Hello, everyone. Welcome to Coaching Think Talk. So, I am Coach Candy Teng from Life Coach Philippines, and this is coaching for mental fitness. So, this coaching conversation is for individuals who wants to become mentally fit so they can be empowered to take full responsibility and accountability with their decisions in life, regardless of their mental condition. And my mission is to empower 1 million individuals to become mentally fit so they can courageously journey outside of their comfortable lifestyle towards the recovery of their broken name, broken identity, and broken dreams so that they can design and truly live a life of responsibility. So thank you for joining me live today. Please leave your digital footprints by letting us know where you are coming from today. Please do tag a friend and circulate this video to help us reach more individuals who might be in need of what I'll be sharing with you this session. So you may also give some shout outs to people you want to greet and reach out with some inspiring message. So if you are watching this on the replay, please do comment hashtag replay. So I am streaming via FB page of Life Coach Philippines and YouTube channel Coach AI-Connect. If you are new to our platform, please like, follow, and subscribe. So my topic for this session is Esteem Your Way to Fitness. So this is all about mental fitness, coaching for mental fitness. And often we don't know and we are not aware that your esteem, your self-confidence has something to do with your mental health and your mental fitness. Ayan. So before I begin, I would like to leave a question, no? When you hear of self-confidence, so last week I've talked about self-confidence, okay? So when you talk about self-confidence and self-esteem, how do you see them? Are they the same? Are they different? If they are different, what do you think are the difference between self-confidence and self-esteem? Again, feel free to share your thoughts. This is a very, very safe space. Again, we value your self-expression. We value you expressing your thoughts and your opinions, of course. And remember, there is no right or wrong. There is only education here that is available to create more awareness for you. And before I proceed, I would like to greet our fellow learners, our digital learners, our classmates for this afternoon. So we have Coach Lynn Garcia, we have my coach partner, Trisha, and we have Coach Abby. Hello! Welcome! Ayan, di ba? Energy. Hello, Mayor Leonard. Ayan, at bumabati po siyang buong pangalan ko, Rowena Kembiteng. Yes, that's me, and I am one and the same person. Yan, and we have also Master Coach Asmin. We have Coach Part na napakalayo na nandito lang rin sa DCAP. We have Coach Mao. Hello, great afternoon. Again, if you hear of self-confidence and self-esteem, are they the same to you? If they are different, what do you think is the difference between self-esteem and self-confidence? Okay. So in case you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Coach Candee Teng. So I am from Life Coach Philippines. I'm a professional CACC life coach and a certified mental health coach with a coaching focus on healing and recovery through mental fitness. So I am also a master builder apprentice of Master Coach A, and we build tribe to help your unstoppable dream to come true. And I am also a proud scholar of Master Coach A's public speaking program. So it's a 6 step to 6 figure speaking career training program. And I am the owner and creator of When Comfort is Not Too Comfortable coaching community. So you can see here, no, nakalagay nga dito, you can either be comfortable with pain or pained with comfort. So life offers rewards and lessons for every choice that you make. Because oftentimes what seems to be our comfort may actually be our very own source of pain already. So it depends, no. You can see this as a literal, no, physical comfort. You can see this as well that you are comfortable being in pain, but eventually you realize that you are already being pained with comfort, and there is no other way for you to get out of that pain than to move away or step out from your comfort, which sa brain naman natin, no, again, it's uncomfortable, but then it's a journey. So this coaching community is all about that. It's helping you to become mentally fit so you can courageously step out of your comfortable zones, your comfortable lifestyle, your comfort of pain, yung cage mo ng pain, so you can design and live life. And that kind of life is a life of responsibility and of course a life of stewardship anchored on God's designed life. And I am, of course, I'm very, very proud coachee of Master Coach A. And I really love to always place this picture because I just want to give honor to whom honor is due. Because when I came to Decaf Coffee Republic, that's why I'm doing coaching for mental fitness, no? Because when I came to Decaf Coffee Republic, when I met Master Coach A, I was clinically diagnosed with multiple mental disorders. So if you're going to ask ano yung mga disorders ko, I had ADHD, I had bipolar, I had post-traumatic PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, talagang ginanong ko pa yun. No? So I was sexually molested. I was sexually molested and I was raped. And I have multiple no personality disorder. So I have known 6 personalities. I have eating disorder and I had postpartum depression. And for those who are asking ano yung eating disorder ko, I had anorexia, bulimia. So in that case no, pag doon naman tayo sa eating, sa coaching mindful eating, then I invite you to join me every Tuesdays at 10 a.m. for coaching for mindful eating. So iba naman siya. Okay. So when I came to Master Coach A, I was very suicidal and I was struggling to survive. So yun po yung that was my case, and I do self-harm. I do try to commit suicide. So yun yung case ko. I it was a struggle for me to get out of bed. So that was how I was before. But eventually when I keep coming at Decaf Coffee Republic, I keep engaging with people. I developed the relationship, of course, being a coachee of Master Coach A helped a lot. And eventually 1 year from the journey, I become healed. I got the healing that I wanted. I got the healing that I was secretly hoping for, because when I came to Master Coach A, ang mindset ko lang no was to be able to manage my fitness, because I really my mental health, because I really couldn't see that there is possible, that healing was possible. But secretly, I know I was really hoping that in my heart. But then God is good. By the grace of God, no, God is good. Nakuha ko yung healing. I was given that healing. And when I look back, and really look back, and I really analyze, I got the healing because Master Coach A worked with me in terms of not my mental illness, but on my mental well-being. She allowed me to slowly build on my mental fitness to become mentally fit, to elevate my mental fitness, for me to become more mentally well. And as a result, no, as my mental wellness elevated, eventually it gave healing to my mental illness. So if you're one who is suffering and you are looking na may pag-asa ba ang buhay, yes, there is. And may pag-asa bang gumaling? Yes, there is, because my life is a testimony of that, and I can attest to that. I've been coaching clients as well, and I'm doing the same model that Master Coach A has given me, and it works wonders. And this is very beautiful with life coaching, is that it is indeed a miracle profession, because the transformation that you will be seeing with the lives of people that you touch is something that only God can do. So in this very profession, you can really see God's presence and God working in the lives of the people that you touch. So it is as well a mission and a calling for us. It is fulfillment for us. Okay. Now, if you want to connect with me, I invite you to like my page, Coach Candee. You can also connect with me on my personal timeline. It's Candy Teng. So this is my personal timeline. This is my updated timeline. So if you see my face, but it's a different name, or you see my name, but a different face, that is not me. I only have one Facebook account. So let's be clear with that. Okay. So if you want to send me questions, you want to ask something, you want to share your thoughts, and you are shy, no, or you're uncomfortable to share it here on the comment box, then feel free to message me. And of course, I invite you to join when comfort is not too comfortable coaching community. And like I discussed, no, it's the mission really is to empower you to become mentally fit, and we get to journey on inside, and we get to empower you so you can get that courage, discover your identity, and eventually you journey on towards your life and taking full responsibility of of your life, regardless of your mental health condition, because living life beautifully is possible, and it is possible for you even if you have your mental challenges. And of course, I invite you to like and follow the Cup Coffee Republic. It is where I am presently located. I am in the library area. It is the home of certified life coaches here in the Philippines. So we are located along Pioneer Road in front of Bayanihan Center, no? And we are located inside the iconic Pioneer Center or PC compound. And of course, I would like to invite you to become a channel of love and hope as you bless someone with a meal from the Cup Coffee Republic, and let your personal message inspire someone today. So along with the meal, we can you have a message, we can write the message. If you want some doodles on it, if you want calligraphy on it, if you want some inspirational quotes on it, we can make it for you. So allow us to become a channel of love and hope to someone else's life, no, through your life, through your blessing. And just send someone a message of love, a message of hope, a message of life, a message of encouragement, a message of even forgiveness, no? Everything is possible, especially in during these times, during this pandemic. The more that people needs to get connected, and the more it is an opportunity for you to bless someone, because we don't know what can happen next. So be blessed all the more for being a blessing to other people. So before I begin, of course, I invite you to become intentional in getting your hashtag pack my bag moment. So your hashtag pack my bag moment are the aha moments, words sharing, key points, lessons that resonated with you. So these are the things that speaks to your heart, and for some, it even pinches your heart. Masakit sa puso, aray coach, masakit, tumatagos. Well, those are your hashtag pack my bag moment. And usually when you get this, you say, I'm done, I got it, I got what I paid for. If you're paying, no, in this case, it's a love gift. Okay, so ayan, so I encourage you to just journey with me and finish this episode with me. And of course, you can also put your hashtag pack my bag moment on your comment, no, at the moment, in the comment section, so you get to bless other digital learners as well. And you can, of course, post this your hashtag pack my bag moment on your timeline, so you get to bless other people, especially for those who needs to hear and see your aha moments. So if you want to put a context so people will know where your hashtag pack my bag moment comes from, you can put hashtag coaching think talk and hashtag mentally fit Phil. Yeah, Phil for Philippines. Now, before I proceed again, since this is the context of mental fitness, let's first get into a picture of what mental health is. Okay, so this is the WHO or World Health Organization definition of mental health. So it's a state of well-being in where there are four aspects actually. First is the individual can realize his or her own potential. Second is that a person can cope with the normal stresses of life. Now, if you look at right now, pandemic is the new normal. It is the normal. So if you are having a hard time coping up with the pandemic, coping with the new normal, then it's time to, di naman sinabi ko, it's time to seek a doctor, no. But it's time to look into your mental health, and it's time to really work on your mental fitness. Then the third is you can work productively and fruitfully. And we all know, especially during now pandemic, our work is being affected, no, especially if you're working from home. Some have very difficult time in adjusting, so you want to, of course, work on your mental fitness. And of course, lastly, you are able to make a contribution to your community. So when we talk about mental health, there is no mental illness. We are not talking about mental illness. These are two separate things, although they are interrelated. These are two different things. Okay, so we are talking about mental health. Now, for you to be able to achieve a desired state of mental health, of course, you have to put in the lifestyle. Just like in physical health, if you have a desired physical health, you have to work on a lifestyle, you have to work on your physical fitness. So it's the same with mental health, it's the same with mental fitness. So if you want to be able to fulfill these four aspects of your life and continue to really elevate on these aspects, four aspects again of your the mental health, then you will have to work on your mental fitness to build your mental fitness muscles, your mental muscles, for you to be able to elevate your mental health as well. Now, what is mental fitness? Now, mental fitness, if you see me looking here, I am looking at the press mat, okay? So, mental fitness is exercising different areas of your mind to keep them in shape as an athlete would do to his body. So, if person from the gym, no, is lifting weights, they're flexing their biceps, my triceps, my quads, my gluteal muscles. Ayan, madaming klaseng muscles. Your brain muscles has different muscles. Your brain has different muscles as well. Okay? Now, mental fitness is your ability to cope with the obstacles and stimulus in your daily lives and the road ahead. So this is where mental preparedness comes in as well, because your mental fitness, when you are mentally fit, you can become mentally prepared as well for you to be able to look forward to the obstacles that you may face. And when it happens, what can you do? How you can respond positively without panicking, without damaging your mental health. And of course, mental fitness is the training you use to prepare yourself for a path, which involves, of course, physical actions we take at hand. So oftentimes people think that mental fitness is the memory games that you play. No, that is not mental fitness. So when we talk about mental fitness, you have to think it and then you have to act on it. So it's the same with learning. If you keep learning, if you're not applying what you're learning, you're not executing what you're learning, then you are not actually building on your mental fitness. Okay, so there has to be an action on it. It's as if you're saying that you want to build a toned body, you want to have a toned body, tas inisip mo lang na toned body ka, pero wala kang ginawa. So in reality, you will still not get that fitness, that physical fitness that you want. So ganun din po when you talk about mental fitness. And of course, lastly, mental fitness is a system for strengthening and expanding your mind and improving your mental habits, thereby significantly improving your chance of success and happiness. Now, even your mental fitness have habits. Just like in physical fitness, when you create fitness routines and eventually it becomes a habit, it's the same with your mental fitness. There has to be mental fitness. There has to be mental habits in place in order for you to elevate your mental fitness. And of course, if you want success in your life, if you want happiness in your life, mental fitness is crucial. You have to be mentally fit so you can become successful and happy in life. Ayan. So nakita nyo na ngayon, you now see the importance of mental fitness. Now, let's go back to my question, no? When you look at self-confidence and self-esteem, what comes to your mind? Are they the same or are they different? Now, if they are different, please share with us. Why do you think they are different? And what do you think is the difference of self-confidence and self-esteem? Kasi oftentimes, no, a lot of people actually think that self-confidence and self-esteem are one and the same. So are you that? No, again, no need to beat yourself up if you're someone who thinks that self-confidence and self-esteem are one and the same. Okay? So ito yung purpose natin. That's why we have this, in order for you to become educated, for you to create that awareness so that you can unlearn, relearn, and continue to learn. Ayan. So again, if you're in this na you're thinking that they are the same, there's nothing wrong with that. This is an opportunity for you to relearn, to unlearn what you know, and to relearn and to continue on learning. Okay. Now, a lot of people actually think that self-confidence and self-esteem are one and the same, and they are used interchangeably. Parang mental health and mental illness, pinagpapalit lang rin, no? And there are actually many more concepts in life that we have that we are really unaware of, and we have used this interchangeably. But for now, let's concentrate on self-confidence and self-esteem. So they are different. So each of us go through an emotional health journey throughout our life. And self-confidence and self-esteem will always be two behavioral health concepts that will challenge your fitness. When you talk about your fitness, it is not only limited to your mental fitness, but it can challenge your physical fitness. You can challenge your emotional fitness. It can challenge your spiritual fitness as well. Now, self-confidence is our ability to interact successfully with the world around us. So this can be built over time as you nurture defined set of skills and achievements. While self-confidence is outward facing, palabas, self-esteem is actually inward facing. So si self-confidence, you're looking outside, ibang tao, how you interact with other people, how you interact with the things that you do. Well, self-esteem is very much directed inwardly. So this is your emotional and cognitive assessment of your own worth. Mm, Ayan. The way you speak of yourself, respect, and how you value yourself. So if you're someone who wants to work on self-esteem, self-worth is the first way to go. So yun talaga siya. It encompasses your self-worth, it encompasses self-respect, it encompasses self-honesty, it encompasses self-value. Ayan. So it's typically easier to build self-confidence than self-esteem. Hala! Yan. Ay, sorry. Passionate. Hala, coach, parang yung confidence, di ba, mahirap siyang i-achieve and everything. Now, let's really look into this, no? If what you are really experience is a lack of self-esteem or a lack of self-confidence, because oftentimes we see it as a lack of self-confidence, but in reality it is a lack of self-esteem. So before we work on something, you want to build on your fitness on something, you want to work out a muscle, of course we have to first know ano nga ba talaga yung kailangan, ano ba talaga yung kailangan i-address, what needs to be addressed. Now, example ng sa physical fitness, no? Now, if you want to really work on your lower strength, oftentimes people look at the quads, but they often neglect to see na may hamstrings. Ayan. So, oftentimes inisip nila quads lang yon. But meron tayong back muscles, we have hamstrings, we have our butts, our glutes. Ayan. So, it's the same thing. So, hindi na ako magda-dive doon. Baka mapuna tayo sa physical fitness. Okay? Now, it's typically, again, easier to build self-confidence than self-esteem. But these two are intertwined in different ways. Thus, whether outward facing or inward facing, just remember you have what it takes to thrive, and it's a matter of choice. So before we start talaga, no, to dive into the self-confidence and self-esteem, you have to give permission to yourself to learn, no, and to be kind to yourself and to tell yourself you have what it takes. You have what it takes. Kaya mo to. Okay. Now, just like last week, no, we talked about self-confidence. My topic last week was confidently fit. So if you want to look at that, you can look through the videos in Life Coach PH or Coach AI-Connect YouTube channel. Now, self-confidence is an individual's trust in his or her own ability, capability, and judgment or belief that he or she can successfully face day-to-day challenges and demands. So oftentimes, people see confidence as a prerequisite to do something, but in reality, it is a result. What you need to have is courage in order for you to do something, in order for you to gain confidence. So it is a result. You gain confidence as a result of doing something. So it is very interesting enough that you can be very confident in your skills and in certain areas of your life while still suffering from low self-esteem. self-worth. So confidence comes from the knowledge and practice. So again, like I said, it's a result. So the more you practice, you have the more confidence. You gain more confidence of what you will become, of what you can do. So self-confidence is about trusting yourself and your ability. It's more of your ability to succeed at new challenges, and you get to take opportunity, take risks. You get to to accomplish tasks. Okay, and your self-confidence lead to successful experiences, which further builds your self-confidence in those areas. So as you keep on learning, as you keep on repeating, as you keep on doing it, doing something, no, you gain that confidence, and you elevate your confidence. Tumataas-taas siya. Yun yung confidence. And it is also possible to be confident in some areas of your life and not in others. You can be confident in your relationship. You can be confident in terms of fun and recreation, but you're not that confident when it comes to work. It's the same thing, or the other way around. You can become confident in your work, but you are not confident in the way you do, the way you build relationships. Okay, so most people lean on self-confidence to give them moments of happiness and success instead of working on their self-esteem. So you get to, again, self-esteem is about your worth. Ikaw, you look inwardly, okay? It's the way you respect yourself, it's the way you value yourself, and you see your value as a person. So rather than facing their imperfections, remember self-esteem, since it is yourself and everything about you, it will involve imperfections, it involves as well failures, it involves how you see yourself, and of course, rather than facing all of this, people tend to hide behind accomplishment and their abilities. So if you can relate, hashtag relate. If ayaw mo mag-type, ganun na lang. Okay. So the problem with this is that success in those areas are very short-lived. Temporary siya. We only feel success and gratification when we excel at something, or we get to overcome a new challenges, and eventually after this, it dies down. Nawawala. And people usually find it easier to build their self-confidence than their self-esteem, and confuse one with another. Kaya nagkaka-confusion, nai-interchange siya. And they end up with a long list of abilities and achievements. So lahat na lang ng certification, kinukuha mo, wala akong pinapatamaan, okay? But this is an example. Lahat na lang ng skills you want to develop, lahat ng skills you want to know, everything, you just want to keep on adding to the list of achievements that you have, list of abilities that you have, because you believe that it is what will define your self-worth. But then again, this is self-confidence and not self-esteem. Magkaiba kasi siya, because oftentimes, we want to build on our self-esteem, but the things that we are doing is towards self-confidence. So rather than facing to your, again, imperfections, failures, the way you need to embrace yourself, you hide, people hide, hindi lang you, okay? People, they na lang, si they. People hide behind certificates, prizes, ano pa ba, honors, accolades, and everything. With a long list of abilities and achievements, it's neither sufficient nor necessary for you to develop a healthy self-esteem, or to develop even your self-esteem. So while people keep on working on their list, on ano no, on their list, on the hope that they might one day be, it may one day be long enough, yung ang haba na ng listahan mo, that you will feel enough as a person. Eventually they realize that they try to fill the emptiness inside of them with status, income, possessions, wealth, relationships, and so on. Yan. Hello, Robles Ludi. Yan, welcome. Welcome. Great afternoon. Sabi niya, hashtag relate, learning there. Thanks, Coach. Thank you for joining, and welcome, Robles Ludi. Ayan. Yan. So, mga hashtag relate. Don't get me wrong, I am one as well. Madami din po akong certificate, but yung certificate ko, it's really more on fitness. It's more of really on healing. So, it's a different side naman. And oftentimes, I often honestly do feel a lack of confidence in doing some areas of my life, especially the things that I have not done before. But then again, what can push me to do things is actually the way I see myself, which is self esteem, the way I see my worth, the way I see my value. Ayan. So now comes self-esteem. Ayan. So may babae, may lalaki para masaya, no? Kasi para hindi masyado masakit. Ayan. Now, what is self-esteem? Self-esteem, on the other hand, is about how you feel about yourself and the value of your worth. And more than that, it helps establish how you think, how you feel, and how you actually act. So much of our self esteem is established based on the relationship we have with the people around us, and, of course, with the relationship we have with ourselves. Again, uulitin ko yung pinaka-important dito. Self-esteem, your self-esteem, the way you see yourself, the way you see your worth, establishes how you think as a person, how you feel, and how you act. Okay, which is the very same concept with mental health, with mental well-being. Now, surrounding yourself with people who are extremely positive, of course, helps build your self-esteem and your belief in yourself. And your self-esteem gives you the push you need to learn more and seek new opportunities and network with others. So this is a good story, no? I really don't have that confidence. I don't have that confidence to go out and talk to people. I don't have that confidence to do this, no, before. I really don't like lives. I really don't like videos. Okay ako sa picture, wag lang video, because I'm very self-conscious. Talagang self-conscious ako, no. But because I have the relationships, I have the right relations with me, I get to slowly see my self-worth. I got to slowly build on my self-worth. And as I build my self-worth, I get to build my self-esteem. Na kahit wala akong confidence to do this before, I slowly started it. So your ecology matters. The people that you surround with matters. You surround yourself with matters. And if you can see that back in the few runs of my on the foundations of mental fitness, I have there an episode that describes ecology, the importance of ecology when it comes to your mental fitness and your mental health. So it's the same concept pa rin siya, okay? It's still a very holistic approach. So the people with self-esteem also do not feel the need to to accumulate accolades. Kahit nabubulol ako eh, no? They don't feel the need to accumulate accolades or material possessions. They are more content with knowing their value and their worth outside of their self-confidence, because oftentimes, no, we use self-confidence as a mask, but what we really need is your self-esteem. What we need is to build your self-esteem. And self-esteem is how you value and perceive yourself as an individual, as a person. It is based on your opinions and beliefs about yourself. So yung tingin mo talaga sa sarili mo, tingin mo ba mahina ka? Tingin mo ba pangit ka? Tingin mo ba yung sabihin mataba? Well, yeah. Tingin yung iba, di ba? Tingin nila mataba sila. Tingin nila wala na maganda sa nakikita nila sa sarili nila. Are you someone who is like that? Ayan. So, if you can relate, hashtag relate, ganun na lang rin. Okay. Kung hindi, si Day yan. Yung sabihin mo na lang si Day. Hindi me, no? Sila Day. Okay. Now, the self-esteem, it's actually, again, based on your opinions and beliefs about yourself, and which can sometimes, of course, will feel really difficult and very challenging to change. Kasi tinaray mo naman, let's be honest, no? You have tried to change, but oftentimes, bumabalik ka to the same pattern of thinking about yourself. Then did you know actually that your self-esteem can affect whether you like and value yourself as an individual, as a person? It affects um it affects whether you are able to make decisions for yourself, and assert yourself. It says as well, the way you recognize your strengths and your positive, that's all self-esteem. Now in self-esteem as well, you get to feel you are able to try new and difficult things. So if you're looking to getting out of your comfort zone and becoming mentally fit, you want to be able to work on self-esteem as well. Self-esteem as well is your abilities to show kindness to yourself. So pag gusto mo kindness, no, agad-agad, you want to be able to look at your self-esteem as well. Now your self-esteem as well allows you to move past your mistakes without blaming yourself unfairly, kasi pwede naman talagang you have a part to play on the situation. No, of course we always have a part that we play because tayo yon, because we are the ones in control, we are the ones that do things. But iba kasi yung unfairly, when you say lahat na lang talaga inako mo na ng kasalanan, lahat na lang ng blame ginawa mo sa sarili mo. It's all about self-esteem as well. Now self-esteem as well talks about you get to take a time that you need for yourself, to allow yourself to recover, to allow yourself to heal. And self-esteem as well helps you believe that you matter and you are good enough. So it is not enough for you to keep on saying to yourself, I am good enough, I am good enough, I am good enough. You have to work on self-esteem. And there is a process as well in journeying, in working towards your self-esteem. Kasi kung kaya mo naman talaga yung mag-isa, then it's just a challenge, no? You want to be able to look into this. Kung kaya mo talaga mag-isa, kung kaya mo talaga mag-self-help, bakit nandiyan ka pa rin? Bakit hindi ka pa rin kayang umunsad? Why are you having a hard time moving forward? Why are you having a hard time to discover new things? Why are you having a hard time accepting yourself? This is all part of self-esteem. Now, if you have already done it and you can't seem to find a way to do it, and you can't find a way to break through it, this is where professional help comes in, and you want to make sure that the professional help that you get is someone who is certified, not only in life coaching, no, but really this, I am talking about mental fitness. So you have to work with a mental health coach as well, with a certified mental health service provider, and you want to be able to check their digital footprints, you want to be able to check their track records as well. Yeah. Hey, now, low self-esteem. Kung may self-esteem na maganda, di ba? Now, what actually causes low self-esteem? So the things that affect our self-esteem, of course, differ from everyone. No? It differs from one person to another because we are uniquely made and we are very different from one another. We have different characteristics, we have different beliefs, we have different values, and so on. No? Your self-esteem might change suddenly, kasi pwede naman meron kang self-esteem before but it suddenly just changed, and oftentimes we are left hanging that we cannot understand what happened. So this is the beauty of working with a professional service provider. Okay, so your self-esteem might change suddenly, or you might even have had already, no, as a low self-esteem for a while, or it's been ongoing, which might make it hard for you to recognize how you actually feel and how you can make changes in your life. Difficult or stressful life experience can often become a factor. So I'll be giving a few, no, experiences that might, I'm not saying all or agad-agad, no, ikaw yon. So, being bullied or being abused can, of course, affect your self-esteem. Experiencing prejudice, judgment, discrimination, or stigma. Yeah, losing your job or difficulty finding an employment can actually not affect the self-confidence but self-esteem as well. Kasi feeling mo ikaw yung may problema bilang tao. Hashtag relate. Okay. Are you still here? I hope you are still here with me. If you are still here, give an emoji, give an emoticon, kahit ano sticker or ano thumbs up, ganyan. You're still here. Okay. Um, Oftentimes, problems at work as well, or while you are studying, if you're still a student, you're still studying, it can affect your self-esteem. If you have ongoing stress, yung stress na hindi na mawala-wala, na parang nandyan na forever, na di mo maintindihan but hindi siya nawawala, it can affect your self-esteem. If you have physical health problems as well, and of course, if you have any mental health problems, it can affect your self-esteem. If you have relationship problems, you have separation, you have divorce, you have a breakup, betrayal, yan, mga relationship issues, pwede din. Now, worries about your appearance and body image causes low self-esteem. Yan, which is the basic na makikita mo. It's very, very common and very visible to people. Okay? Of course, problems with money, with finances, no, how you handle money, how you manage money, and everything. Okay, so you might have had some of these experiences. So if you have had that some of that experiences, hashtag ako yun, hashtag delete, hashtag me, whatever, you just express, no, just express. Okay, and you might also have had difficulties that are not listed, that have not been discussed, no, sinabi ko. And there might as well be one particular cause, a cause, a good example of this: my self esteem almost disappeared, or you feel that you don't have any self esteem. I felt that I don't have any self esteem, and I don't know how to interact with people anymore, and I find it hard to enjoy the things that I like to do before. If that sounds familiar, hashtag family. Hashtag familiar, okay? So whatever has affected your self-esteem, it's important to remember that you have the right to feel good about who you are, and you can still do something about it. And it might feel as if, of course, if changing things will be difficult, but there are actually a lot of things that you can try to improve things, not one time, big time, no, but bit by bit, step by step. That's why it is a process. So while self-confidence is of course a process, self-esteem, building self-esteem is as well a process, because you have to look into, we have to dive into what causes the low self-esteem as well. So we get to do the root of the cause and pull it out. Alam mo yung parang plants, you have to pull out the root. Okay, and that's what's beautiful when you work with a professional service provider. Okay, now if you're asking, is low self-esteem a mental health problem? Well, having low esteem isn't necessarily a mental health problem in itself. Hindi porket low self-esteem ko, coach, may problema na ako sa mental health. Di naman, hindi ibig sabihin nun mentally ill ka na, okay? You can still work on it, kaya nga tayo may mental fitness. But these are closely linked, no? If lots of things are affect your self-esteem for a long time, ibig sabihin it's prolonged, nandun na talaga siya na matagal na, this might actually lead to mental health problems. An example of this, which is very common, is anxiety and depression. And some of the experiences, of course, of people with low esteem as well can be a sign of mental health problem. Again, this is can be. So if you want to know if you have a mental health problem, again, seek professional help. Do not self-diagnose, okay? I'm just pointing out that self-esteem and mental health is very much related, but it doesn't mean that if you have low esteem, automatically you have mental illness. I'm just pointing out that if you have low self-esteem, or you have some self-esteem issues, or you want to level up your self-esteem, ibig sabihin, okay na yung self-esteem mo, but you want to level it up, mental fitness is the way, because mental fitness, again, is different from mental illness, okay? And of course, ayun siya, no, there, it can be signs of mental health problem, particularly if it lasts for a long time and it already affects your day-to-day life. Ibig sabihin yung functioning mo. So oftentimes you feel hopeless, worthless, you blame yourself unfairly, you hate yourself to the point that you hate yourself, and you worry about being unable to do things. So nagwo-worry ka na lang, nagwo-worry. Again, this is not a self-diagnosis basis. These are just signs that you want to be able to see if you want to be able to assess your self-esteem, okay? So having a mental health problem can also cause you to have low self-esteem. So pwede naman high yung self-esteem mo, but because you are encountering mental health problems, tatamaan yung low, yung self-esteem mo, that can cause it to become low. And it might feel harder, of course, to cope or to take steps to improve your self-esteem. That's why you can work on your mental fitness. So si Jeff nandito. Hello Jeff, you're joining us again. So challenging minsan ang bigat na environment to build one's self-esteem. Yes, yes, precisely. Precisely, Jeff. That's why you want to be really able to assess your environment. If it's an environment issue na you can't really eliminate it, no, then you want to be able to work with a professional service provider in order to look at different options, and you can come up with different solutions in order for you to work on your mental fitness, kasi directly related siya to self-esteem. Okay. Now, if you are someone who is suffering and you know you're clinically diagnosed and you want to work on your self-esteem, then I invite you to connect with me personally. So this is the coaching-based intervention model that we used here. This is by Master Coach A. Okay. So this is proprietary, right? So model po talaga to ni Master Coach A. And I am just using this with my clients as well. So if you want to know more about this and how it can help build your self-esteem, then I encourage you to connect with me, message me. And of course, throughout this, no, if you're asking how you can build your self-esteem muscles, then you can tune in for the rest of the July episodes, because for July 16 I will be talking about self-efficacy. So pag titingnan mo, magkakasama po si self-efficacy, self-confidence, and self-esteem, magkakakabit po sila. Okay? So you want to be able to really educate yourself to know ano nga ba talaga self-confidence, self-esteem, and self-efficacy, so it will be clear to your mind on what you will and you need to work on. Then on July 23, it's build your esteem muscles. Ito yun. So if you want to do something about it, this is yung July 23. You can build your self-esteem muscles. And on July 30, flex your confidence, because we want to be able to work first on your self-esteem before your self-confidence, because again, if you immediately work on your confidence without the self-esteem, you may be hiding again you can hide your self-esteem, no, through self-confidence, like the example that I have shared with you in earlier. Okay? Yan, connecting si Mayor. And of course, I would like to invite you, if you are here around the metro, no, and if you're someone na wala ka sa metro, but you know you have friends here in the metro that needs this, which is coaching for mental preparedness, then I invite you to join me on Saturday, which is tomorrow at 4 p.m. So I am doing this every Saturdays. This is the community service of Decaf Coffee Republic, and of course, we advocate mental health. So coaching for mental preparedness is all about knowing what mental preparedness is, how to mentally prepare yourself in order for you to be able to respond positively to situations, challenges, the challenges that is posted by or caused by COVID-19. Okay, so we always have heard that and learned, no, from the past, that you don't have to make the same mistakes again. And of course, the fear of the unknown is one of the scariest thing in life, and we can overcome this when we are mentally prepared ourselves, when we are mentally equipped. And know that preparedness is a mindset, and it is about not only being a survivor, but causing you to thrive. It is about being a survivor rather than a victim. So I invite you to join me, and there is no need to worry, because we adhere to IATF guidelines. So you want to be able to, of course, make sure to reserve your seats through connecting with me or Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661. Again, if you want or you need someone to journey with you in terms of building your self-confidence, your self-esteem, ayan. So I invite you to connect with me, and as you connect with me, I will be giving you this gift, two gifts, no? Mindset check-up worksheet and boost your confidence worksheet. Okay, and of course, I would love to have a discovery session with you. Yeah. So again, it's typically easier to build self-confidence than self-esteem, but these two are intertwined in different ways, and these two are very important if you really want to be able to succeed in life. Thus, whether outward facing, self-confidence, or inward facing, remember you have what it takes to thrive. You have what it takes to build on yourself, and it matters. And it matters for you to make a choice, and it starts with you, your decision to fight for yourself, to fight for your life. So as I end this conversation, let me invite you, of course, to be part of what we are doing as an organization of professional life coaches. Now, I'm inviting you to join and be part of the learning journey for living smarter with monthly perks. So last May, Master Coach A launched the Be Learning Society, which is the tent maker of Be Learning Homes for mental fitness, and the Cup Coffee Republic is hosting the Be Learning e-card that unlocks opportunities to smarter living with monthly perks. So the first perk that you will be getting is a 5% food and beverage discount from the Cup Coffee Republic. Second is a mental model masterclass by Master Coach A happening every third Saturday of the month. And lastly, it's a 90-minute coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. And for this month's Mental Model Masterclass, which is scheduled on July 17 at 7 p.m., Master Coach A will teach the 80-20 Mental Model Mastery. So this is more than the Pareto rule, no? It is more than the 80-20 principle that we know that we apply in productivity. There is actually a higher mental model of it, which is the basis of where they get the 80-20 Pareto principle, no? So if you want to really accelerate in every area of your life, I invite you to join us and discover the mental model behind 80-20 rule, and you get to discover how you can apply it not only in just productivity but in almost every area of your life and accelerate your success. And for individuals, of course, who intend to embark on a journey of becoming a certified life coach, Master Coach A now offers co-actively co-create life coach certification program. So this is a comprehensive approach to learning and mastering life coaching as an active process of creating a new path to achieving results in life, so that success is inevitable in every coaching relationship. So this includes a 21-day web-based learning, a 3-day live coaching bootcamp, and of course, it's with Master Coach A and a 3-day live business bootcamp with senior coaching team. So the program package also comes with many other bonuses. So just connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 to discover the opportunities awaiting for you in this very, very fulfilling profession, which is, of course, the second fastest growing profession in the world today. So do join us for another coaching conversation tomorrow with Coach Orville for Coaching for Courageous Living at 10 a.m. We have Master Coach Jasmine for Coaching for Frontliners at 2 p.m. And we have Coach Joanna for Coaching for Moms in Transition at 4 p.m. So once again, this is Coach Candee Teng from Life Coach Philippines for Coaching Think Talk, because coaches like us think and talk like this, and this is us in the Philippines. Love bam boom, love bam boom, love bam boom. Bye-bye!